I think a big one is that a lot of brands miss out on using their own data that they're collecting through tools like Google Analytics, through Search Console, et cetera, to understand the behavior of their audience. There's lots of ways of like building personas and thinking about who are existing customers and all of that kind of stuff. But I find that there's a huge gap in the industry of people looking at how is the market actually interacting with our brand? What types of content are they consuming on the website? What types of keywords are they using to actually search in this particular industry? So you can access a lot of that information through Google Search Console. They can tell you information about like the actual queries that people are using, looking at reviews I mentioned earlier, looking at sort of all of these different ways that the actual market is interacting with your brand, I think is a big missing gap. And it can tell you a lot about how things are changing as well. So if you change your messaging in your brand campaigns, for example, that's going to shift the way that the market actually interacts with the brand. Maybe keywords change. We've seen this before, launching big brand campaigns for specific products and so forth. The actual keywords that people are using are actually shifting for when they're searching for the brand. That's not only an indicator of how well your brand advertising is impacting the market, but it also gives you this indication of the way that certain markets are seeing the brand. So I think that's a big missing piece that a lot of brands don't really put a lot of thought into. They more so focus on, for Search Console, for example, like how many top of page results do we have? How many clicks are being generated? Is our SEO, driving more visits over time or sessions over time, et cetera, with less thought about what that interaction actually looks like for the person.